In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 budget designers on Fiverr. This has been a highly requested video from my subscribers about how I outsource and find good cover designers, so I'll walk you through my process. Also, thank you to Fiverr for sponsoring this video. So for those who don't know what Fiverr is, it's an online marketplace that you can hire a freelancer to help you with any specific job. So they have freelancers that can help you across a range of jobs such as graphic design, programming and tech, digital marketing, video and animation, and much more. Now I've been using Fiverr for many years to hire coloring book designers, and they've been able to help me scale my business to multiple thousands each month. And you don't actually have to break the bank to find good cover designers. And I'll walk you through my process. So just type what you're looking for into the search bar. In this case, we're looking for a coloring book cover, and then you've got a few options that you can filter by. And in this instance, our budget for a cover is going to be no higher than $30. But before we go deeper into the process, you do need to make sure that you've actually done research on the coloring book that you want to make. And I do have several videos on my channels about ways to find low competition, high demand niches. But for this video, we'll be focusing on Kawaii Sweet Treats coloring book niche, as there's just over 2,000 results which we can compete with, and also there are several books that have low BSRs under 50,000. And one of the things I like to do when I do see a cover that I really like is actually take a screenshot of that, so that the designer that I work with has a specific idea of what I'm looking for, and he knows exactly what to create. So I like this cover a lot, and the designers I use in this video will base their covers off this cover. So once you've taken that screenshot, you can now go back to Fiverr and look through all the cover designers and their listings and make sure that they do have good reviews, then pick the one that you like their style. Next, before hiring anyone, I definitely recommend that you actually get in touch and have a conversation with them first. Then set out the exact parameters that you are looking for. So I've allowed them to use their own creativity when using the cover, but I've specified I need a large playful font as the title and then a pink gradient background, also asking when the job will be done. And I've also sent a screenshot of the cover design that I'm looking for. And just to say this, we don't want to copy anybody's cover design, but we want to be inspired by them and then create something unique and different. Now, why I always like to have that conversation with them first is that you can always negotiate different things. So you can see here, we've included 4 revisions, which is super important just in case they do make some errors and you need changes. Some designers like to charge extra for that, so just make sure you have the more revisions the better. 1-day delivery is really good, so I'm getting this design back quite quickly so I can kind of get on with the book. Back and spine designs as well is important. So you're literally not just getting the front cover. The source file is also included, which is great, and then there's also a 3D mockup, which is useful for A+ content. And I think to get all of that just for $10 is an absolute bargain. It saves me time and I can focus on the parts of my business that I'm better at. So this is the first designer that I hired. You can see that he's got a really good rating of 4.9 and over 190 reviews. So he is experienced on this platform. You can take a look at all of his different, and you can see he can create various covers in different styles, which is really good. So we know that he's going to be flexible, and if I have any specific demand, then he's quite likely to be able to do it. He does also have 3 offers, but the basic does not include a back and spine, so be aware of that. But with the standard offer, you can actually get 2 book covers, which is a great deal. And then for the premium offer, you can actually get 5 covers, which again is a really good deal. And you can see his following services and what he provides by scrolling down. So in a moment, we'll take a look at the cover this designer created based on the coloring book cover on Amazon, and this is it. And I really like how he's followed the exact brief. So we do have the pink gradient background, and we also have the large playful font. So I think he's done a really good job of creating something that has the potential to definitely sell on Amazon. However, it's important that I did have the revisions, as the word Sweet Treats was originally in purple and the coloring book for kids was originally in black. So I asked him to change it to how it is. You can also send the designers your coloring book pages and they can put it on the back cover with text, but I like to do that myself. So I'm pretty pleased with this for only $10. And don't be afraid to order multiple covers at the same time as well. which will speed up your process as you're creating high quality covers and you've got a much better chance of them selling. And this is really scalable too. So you're only spending, let's say with this designer, $25 each month for 5 covers. And doing this will definitely take your KDP books to the next level. Now the second cover designer we'll be taking a look at is Shahin, and they've got 5 stars and around 235 reviews, so definitely experienced on the platform, quite popular with 6 orders in the queue. And we can take a scroll through some of the listings to see what he has created so far. And this designer does coloring book covers, but I am seeing quite a few activity book and workbook covers. Then the first offer he has is a book cover for $20. Then the standard offer actually includes 80 plus interior pages with a cover for $120. And finally, the premium offer includes 150 page interior with the cover for $200. But I went with the basic as all I needed was the book cover. And this was the book cover created by this designer. I'm pleased that he's followed the brief. So again, you've got the pink gradient background, and then you've also got the large playful font. And I definitely think it's a nice solid job all round. We can also take a look at the mock-up that was done, and you can use this for A+ content to help market your book. Now we're on to the third and final designer that I hired, Husnay M. And he's got 5 stars and 45 reviews. And we can also take a look through some of his listings for the coloring book covers he's created. And there are some attractive covers there. So let's take a look at the offers that he has. So the basic, you get 1 book cover design for $20 and you get 2 design concepts. The standard, you get 1 activity book cover with 48 puzzles for $70. And the premium for $120, you get 1 activity book cover and over 100 puzzles. But with this design, I actually got a custom offer for $30 as I wanted the design in under a day. And this designer usually produces 2 concept designs. So one is AI and one is a vector illustration. And he actually delivered 4 different concept designs, which we can take a look at. So this front cover and the next that you will see actually the vector illustration covers, and I actually prefer the first one. I personally think the different colors on the first cover actually stand out a little bit more. And taking a look at the AI covers, which do look really impressive, this is the first one and this is the second one. However, I prefer this second one as it does follow the design brief of having kind of a pink gradient background. Now, I was quite impressed with all 3 designers, and it just shows you that you don't have to spend a lot of money to find good designers, and just letting others design your book covers will save you so much time. So here are the 4 book covers that have been created, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments which is your favorite, either 1, 2, 3 or 4. There will also be each designer's contact details in the description, so make sure that you reach out to the one that you like the most. I highly recommend any of them, and they all have different price ranges, so choose the one you most feel drawn to and take your KDP business to the next level. Now, if you'd like me to do the same thing with coloring page interior designers, then let me know. I know not everybody likes AI or they have the skills to draw, and this is the next best alternative. So just let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching another video.